Yes, sir. We are live. What's going on, shroomies and shroomettes? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Let's go, baby. Let y'all gather in. How y'all doing this Tuesday night? Let's go, man. Gonna have a nice live. What's going on, Paul? What's going on, Michael Nerd? Oh, let me clean off these lenses real quick. Why are we looking all fuzzy? Hey, yo, you better get right, camera. You better get right. Stop playing with me. There we go. Hey, you better stop playing with me. Yo, what's going on, Shroomies? Let's get it, man. Let's get it, man. Hey, don't you forget, Easy Be the Hero, StealthySpores.com, Stealthy Spores trading card game. Go check it out. Let's go, man. Yeah, got that holographic. Let's go, man. How y'all feeling? We back. We back again. Get situated here. Let y'all file in. It's been a little minute. We was here Thursday. It's a busy week. Then the weekends, man, kind of miss y'all. I be thinking of going live on the Saturday too. Might catch me on a Saturday, man. One of these days. Michael Nerd. I have a boa too. Can't remember her morph, but she's beautiful. Paid an extra bit for her. Yeah, man. Boas are beautiful, especially if you spend a nice penny on them. They got some pretty crazy morphs. I have an IMG arabesque, and she's gorgeous. She got that's Sheila. She has every color in the rainbow, the iridescence. But yeah, man, let's get into it. Once again, we are doing the Spider Farmer 2x2 grow tent giveaway. You know what? I gotta put this in the chat. I should have did that already. Let me pull it up on the extra screen. Hey, see, and your boy's getting better with the multitasking on the lives too. So we're gonna get to it today. I want to go over some new things. If you were not in the live last week, I got a couple of products that I would like to show you guys. All right, bet. All right. So I'm just gonna put real quick in the chat. I should have did this before. All right, bet. All right, Michael Nerd. I'll catch you on the next one. You can check the playback. But yes, we are doing the Spider Farmer 2x2 Grow Tent giveaway. Still, it is on until the 19th, right? No, the 20th. I'm sorry. May 20th, Tuesday, May 20th. Yep. Tuesday, May 20th is the end of the Spider Farmer Grow Tent giveaway. And last week I was talking to you guys about some of the substrate prep and a bit of the pressure cooking. So we're gonna go over some more of the pressure cooking supplies that I use, as far as the lids. Very important to your at-home ecology. And the lids are super simple to make, to be honest. All you need is a 1.25 inch drill bit. That's the size that I'm using for mine. We have our injection port, and we have our air filter patch. And it's the same with our plastic jar lids. And to be honest, for preference wise, I like the metal caps because they are easier to tell when they're a quarter turn loose when you're pressure cooking them. These are kind of finicky sometimes. The grooves, I don't know if they seem to warp or whatever, but yeah, I like the metal caps. Even though they rust, the rust is fine. I've been using these since the beginning. Haven't had to switch them out or anything like that. So as far as the lids, we have our injection port and our micron filter patch. And I'll have the links for these as well in the Amazon store. So you can check that out. And all you need to do is buy a drill bit. I should link the size of the drill bit too, so that way you can get everything all together. But this is how we'll have it running. And you can get the metal ones as well. I think they come in a 12-pack and a 6-pack, wide mouth. What else we got? Where did I put it? Here it is. Shit. Well, it's been a long week. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I got my ass kicked on Sunday from some training I did with my boy. He came through and we did some Muay Thai training. Man, I am feeling it today. And that was on Sunday. So after last live, I've been getting some questions about the prep for the DIY substrate from Olympus Myco. And it's very simple. It comes with the instructions. And as far as the water cups that you use, now I went back and I have a bucket in the back room that has some. And what I do want to say, as far as your measurements, that may differ because of the cocoa and vermiculite and the gypsum. I'm not sure if everything is exactly measured to what it says right here. I should just measure it, to be honest, but I didn't on that bag. And I use 14 cups of water, like how I do with my regular bucket tech, and that seemed to work as well. So it says 16 here, but I used 14 and I got away with a nice one. And I do believe on my first run I'd used the 16 cups, and I think it was a bit over, and I had a bit of extra water that I had to squeeze out by hand, which wasn't that fun, to be honest. So once again, this is how it comes. Here's your cocoa, your vermiculite, and your gypsum. And it's the same prep pretty much for regular bucket tech. You throw it in the bucket with your boiling water and you let it sit for, I'll let mine sit overnight because honestly it takes way too long to cool down. So if you let it sit overnight, it says right here 90 minutes, then stir. I don't open the lid. I just kind of shake it, with the lid on. But so far so good. I need to put some stuff in there right now and actually get the full grow going on. But so far so good with 14 cups on that. My damn shins hurt, my thighs hurt. My man's was kicking me in the thigh. No worries. He's like, yeah, we're gonna trade. All right, cool. Bow, bow. My shit is swollen right now. And the sterilizers, for those that asked on the last live, we custom made. I'm gonna have a video soon on how to make these as well. So they'll have a video. You can make them yourself, or you can hit me up and I'll make one for you. No big deal. It'll be like this. John, what's going on, John? How you doing, man? Good to have you with us this evening. Beautiful Tuesday, busy week. Yo, Pandalorian, how you doing, bro? What's going on? So, I'm gonna be honest. I think I like doing this reishi grow. I want to show you guys how far I got. I'm gonna go onto my Instagram and show you real quick. I'm being honest. I think this reishi is probably one of the most interesting grows that I've had so far. And I got a smaller one that's going to be working up too. I think I want to do something cool with that. Just give me 1 second. I don't know how to work this. But yeah, I want to show you guys this reishi on the Insta. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Gave you guys a sneak peek. Now I do have some nasty trike growing up on this grow, but it's in the corner and it's kind of just staying how it is. The mushrooms are actually forming way more than the trike is actually growing. So I don't know. I think we should be okay. But yeah, man, that is crazy right there. That is crazy right there. So I think I'm gonna try to see if I can get some more genetics on the reishi. I see we have some red reishi. I think it was a black reishi. So we're gonna try to bring a more of a variation of a variety of those, because those are pretty as hell, man. Especially when the light hits them. Oh man. Let's see what we got going on here. Good, got some grain spawn juice. Case the pan of bispores. They got some bright green reishi too. Damn, that'll be dope. I haven't seen that. Yeah, that the white caps on those and like the orange to reddish brownish stem, as you can see when they were first developing, they were just like little like puff balls. And I was like, damn, I don't know if I did this right. It looked kind of crazy. And then after the stem starts to come up with it, and it was, oh man, that shit looks crazy. Oh yeah, the trike. Yeah, it was definitely, yeah, it's definitely kicking in that corner. But since I cut that corner out and I kind of like dug, the trike is like digging its way, I guess, into the substrate, and it's not spreading across. But I'm not sure if that's gonna have an effect on my overall. You know what I'm saying? But shit, like I said, man, we're gonna make some tinctures with it. We're gonna make some of those tinctures. I think that's the best thing that I could do with them. Yeah, John, you definitely try those reishis out because it's an interesting grow, especially day to day. I got like daily growth on it, I guess you could say. And like each day there's something different or like a different, bend in the stem or a cap got a different weird I don't know. They got some crazy stuff going on there. Let me pull it up again. Show you guys. Yeah. See and some of the caps in the back, they got like a marble type of swirl on the top of it. Man, these things are beautiful. Oh, come on, man. We're gonna stay alive. Yeah, that trike is kind of that trike is nasty in the back. Damn. Damn, that trike kills the whole grow, man. I was trying to take footage of it and I'm like, just leave that little piece of the corner. I'd be like, yo, why he not showing this whole grow? Yeah. Next grow though. Next grow will be definitely will eliminate the failures and the faults and stuff. That was 100% my fault. I should have just, never let water accumulate, whether it's gourmet or not. You don't ever want to have water puddling up on your substrate. Yeah. Let me see. I have another video of it in the beginning stages. Let's see. I'm giving you guys some BTS right now, behind the scenes footage on this. See, that's the trike before. It wasn't even there like that, but man, it got crazy. Oh shit. You can see. Yeah, see. Y'all get some behind the scenes on that reishi grow. Because I want to post it once the mushrooms clear the tub, the bottom portion of the tub. And I was interested in using those the hardwood smoked pellets. I guess people use those pellets for barbecues and stuff. So it probably won't all compete there. Oh, okay. Yeah. I was thinking that too. I don't really think there's much to worry about, but it does look nasty. Just kind of ruins the aesthetic of the grow. Now my thumbnail, they're now the thumbnail for the grow. I'm gonna make it nice and creative. So what you guys got going on? Any home grows? I know Panda Lorian, I know you got some pans going on. Mans with the pans. Right here, Boil Tech going down. For those who ask about substrate prep, this is one method that I use right here next to Bucket Tech is boiling the substrate in the pot. And then we just let it cool down. And then as far as our field capacity, we just squeeze out the water and then we have just a few droplets. We don't want it to be oversaturated. Everything is explained in the video, but that's one of the methods on substrate prep. And honestly, I say honestly a lot because I'm an honest guy, but that I don't get a lot of trike with that or any type of, weird contaminations. Those girls have been pretty successful. One thing I can say is when for as like bag tech, what I've noticed is I use just a little bit more field capacity because sometimes it tends to dry out. I've experienced that, like my cake just drying out, and then I get a few at the top. So, kind of been giving just a bit more um, moisture in the field capacity in the bags. But I don't know. That's not proven, but it's what I do. Sometimes it works, especially if you're using the Vortec, you're not really going to get any contamination unless you oversaturate. Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. Some of these words, you ain't gonna get me to pronounce those. Nope. That's crazy. What is this? Chlorist. Yeah, you got me with that one. We'll come back next week with it. To grains now. Just Veracruz pants to plate next. Hey, you know what? Maybe I'll get with you on the back end. We talk. Because I don't know. I haven't had any experience with anything else besides what's on the tube. Yo, Jedediah, what's going on? How are you? How's your Tuesday evening? Glad to have you. So, I wanted to talk about like experiences, but maybe I should have someone on. Maybe I don't know. Trying to figure out how I could get more interaction out of just using this YouTube. Like it won't allow me to put messages on the screen and stuff. I definitely have to use StreamYard or something like that. And that OBS studio, that is kind of complicated. I'm not even gonna lie. I went live by myself and I was playing around with it for like a good like 40 minutes. And I guess I need to have like people in there interacting to see how it actually works. So maybe Thursday, if you guys don't mind, I definitely would like to test that out because using the OBS studio would be something that I really would like to do. The quality is good. It lets me, do what I need to do, and it's free. And I'm able to, add overlays and stuff like that, spice it up a bit. And I want to get you guys on the screen. So that way, you can get recognition, your questions, as we engage. So pretty much I don't have much for you guys today, to be honest, because it's been a busy week, man. I've been out back learning how to build stuff. Your boy's becoming a carpenter overnight. You know what I'm saying? Did not learn how to use measuring tape properly until like a few months ago, which is kind of sad to say, but now that I know how to use it properly, it's like, damn, why didn't I learn this earlier? But yeah. So I'm out back building a bunch of stuff. It's been a crazy weekend. like I said, we have the Spider Farmer Grow Tent giveaway. That is the purpose of these lives until May 20th is in promotion for that. And once that's done, then we're gonna get back to, you know, posting up the videos, and we're gonna be focusing on the gourmet grows. Okay, like I said, we have the reishi, lion's mane, and oyster mushroom grows going on, the blue oyster mushrooms. So let's see, we got some Davy Caps. What's going on? Good evening, mushroom fan. Thanks for the live. Easy, how's it going? I got a big pot of cocoa on the stove. Yes, sir. He said everyone's scared. Yeah, it'd be like that. I mean, it is what it is. I've been a farmer and concrete guy for 30 years. Yeah. Ever need some advice? Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. That's what's up. Yeah, we could talk. I got so I just learning how to build some picket fences and stuff like that, and garden planters with some picket fences. I built 2 so far, and I bought some more wood today. I cut those down literally right before the live, ran in the house, took a shower real quick, and jumped on here. So that's why I'm like kind of all over the place. Yeah, definitely cool cutting up some wood, man. It's relaxing. I don't know why. It's just the saw and, like machinery. I don't know. That's some manly man. Yeah, but I'm enjoying that. Jedediah need to do a feeding video. People click on it. I have a feeding video, but YouTube be giving me problems for the feeding video when I put them up. I don't like to have like, strikes and stuff like that. I got hit with one on the last feeding video, so that's why I really don't have them up. But if you go to my Instagram, EazyBlueThumb, they're up there. And maybe I could post them like on the members or something like that. I don't know. If you guys want to see them personally, or yeah, just check out my my Instagram. I'll have one here and there, but YouTube be giving me help for it. I made him fresh from work. 225 films in the building. What's good, 225? How you doing, man? Glad to have you. Done a ton of various wood fencing, chain link. Love building too. Yeah, the builds all started with the snake enclosures. Once I started building the snake enclosures, and what I did with this was like super difficult. I didn't even really learn how to use the circular saw. Like I didn't have wood shop. I was like cars and stuff like that. So, it's still mechanics. So it was, once I learned how to, build like a jig to cut the line straight with a circular saw and stuff like that. After building the snake enclosures, I was like, man, I gotta get a woodworking like setup going on over here, because it's relaxing. It's definitely nice. I'll be building shit all the time. Things that things you ain't even really got no need for. Be like, oh, all right. Build a box just to put stuff in it. Made my way in life with a hammer and tape. Yeah, Jedediah. That's another thing too, man. Having those skills is just about having skills, keeping your mind sharp. That's what I like about it. See, I took up art in middle school and high school, and I like creating stuff, as you guys can tell. So that's like this, the mycology, the reptiles, and just like building stuff. Definitely some peaceful stuff, man. Yeah, been enjoying that lately. And I'll be out back all day in the sun, and it be tiring, but at the end of the day, it's not even like you're working when you're out enjoying it. Yeah, I got to get you guys on the screen, man. We're going to work on this OBS studio on Thursday. So the ones that be in the chat with me and y'all rock out with me, I'm going to need y'all to just bear with me, and we're going to learn OBS studios as a mycology family together, and y'all going to help me out in this mycology YouTube creation journey, because I was on here for like 45 minutes recording myself trying to learn how to do it, but I guess I need engagement. Speaking of things being relaxing, all of my arcade machines that I built, I personally would burn all the artwork on them, and I swear I got like 6 hours in on each side. It's so therapeutic for me. Yes. I feel that. Be out there for hours and it doesn't even matter. Yeah. Super therapeutic. And then you get to see something come to life that you created, something that was in your mind, or something that you put your time and dedication into. Because you can't get back time. So, spending it on the thing that you truly enjoy, that is peace, man. That is definitely peace. So I'll be having those type of builds on the EazyB Exotics channel as well. Yeah, I got to work on a skink enclosure. That's the next one coming up, and it has to be a certain dimension by like it's going to fit on this dresser or whatever, so it has to be the right size. So we're going to put some skills to the test. I got a nice little jig for my circular saw. Maybe you know what? I'll record that too. Post that up on the channel. Just my whole process instead of just the building part. But let's see what we got going on over here. The sense of pride is priceless. Yeah, man, definitely. Yeah, for sure with that. Be standing back at it like, damn, I built that? Yeah, I built that. Jack, what's going on? Have I? There's a possibility. I don't know. Maybe not. Why do you ask? You grow one, you grow them all. The fine dancer pan candle to drum. Put it back to spore on that. Yeah. So still a little bit anxious when I get on these lives with you guys, to be honest. I gotta stop saying to be honest. I think that's what I gotta say. I gotta stop saying to be honest. All right. That's a word that I say a lot. For what reason? Salmonella. This guy's stupid, man. Okay. Since this guy says Jack Frost, we're gonna see if we have that in our card deck, which I don't think we have. No, we don't have it in the deck. This is the winter deck, 2024 winter deck. StealthySports.com. We have some of these in the deck. I think somebody was asking me about this today, actually. We got some of these in the deck. You guys go check out StealthySports.com, man. And just to, have some collectibles from the mycology, culture. These are pretty cool. And it gives a little description, about like 2 paragraphs on the genetic. They say he's smooth. Yeah, man. Still nervous though. As long as y'all rock out with me, we all right. There'll be a day in the near future. I don't get as anxious like before I hit the live button. I don't get it all as anxious anymore. Before I would sit back for like an hour and a half, like, damn, I gotta go live. But now, 8:50, I'm ready to go. Long as my setup is good, we're good to go. I have a spiny soft shell turtle tank with a couple of green sunfish, Ohio native tank, but the turtle is not a friendly pet. I wanted to I seen this guy had I think it was like a alligator snapping turtle. And I'm pretty sure that I won't get one, but if I do get a turtle, that would be the one. An alligator snapping turtle. Those things look crazy. And they got like this little worm thing that they use as a lure on their tongue. And then they lure the fish in and just pop. So if I do get a turtle, but I would have to, I'd have to build something maybe outside or maybe too hot outside. But yeah, spiny soft shell turtle. I'm going to Google that because I don't know what that looks like. Let's Google spiny soft shell turtle. Oh, okay. Okay, I've seen these before. That's pretty cool looking. I collect business cards and stickers, not them cards. Yeah, I collect license plates. Vintage license plates. Whenever I go to like yard sales or whatever, it's usually if I go out to like different states or whatever and we hit like thrift stores, I would check the thrift store and get like a old license plate from that state. Or if we come across like a yard sale or something like that, then I'll pick up a license plate there. only depending on the year it is. Like it can't be something from the last 20 years. Like it has to be an old plate. Yeah. Man, we all got some weird collections. We all got some weird stuff that we collect, huh? I want to do something cool with the plates. Like I was thinking about maybe making a map of the plates from each one, but then I would hate to have to cut, those plates down to make them the shape of the state to make a map. But that's what I would like to do if I could collect all of the plates. Yeah, that's one of my old timer hobbies. Going into thrift stores, getting some vintage plates. Next, I'm gonna break out my box when I find it. I think it's in the shed somewhere. But I got a bunch of plates. Oh man. I haven't bought a plate in a few years. Yeah, I haven't bought a plate in a few years. One more transfer and you're done for the mycology work for the night. Yeah, man. That's what's up. In the home stretch. Be feeling like Quasimodo sometimes sitting there, all hunchback, neck hurting. Hands all hurting, shoulders. I don't know why, but when I work like this. So my shoulders are I'm always like this. I appreciate that, John. We'll get there, man. I ain't tripping. Trust me, if I didn't have confidence, I would not be on these lives at all. It's just more of an anxious thing. I meant like a Sports Swap Buzz cards. Oh, okay. I used to have a nice sticker collection, but they got wet. That sucked. Yeah, there was like this binder with the laminate. Yeah, having the car. Shit got wet. That's when the sunroof was leaking in the old Eclipse. Oh shit. What we have here? My pops loved old plates. Had a wall in his garage. Yeah, I think that would be the most ideal thing to do is make a wall. Because I would hate to have to cut those plates up. That's a waste, I should make a wall. You guys want to see a wall back here with some of my plates? I'll start at the door. My collection ain't crazy, but I think I got like maybe like 25, 30 plates. I got a nice little box. We'll get a wall going here, right up there. I'll clean them off a little bit. Knock the dust off the plates before I put them on the wall. What we got? 225. The thing that got me into mycology is weird. It didn't even have anything to do with mushrooms. I was watching Ghostbusters and I heard Egon say for fun he collected mold spores. And I went down the hole. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, mycology opened up like a world of interest for me as well. Once I started getting used to the microscope. Now everything is interesting. You want to see how it works and what the hell you're eating. A little piece of deli chicken. You want to put on a plate and see if it got little hairs and stuff growing in it. Put some toe jam under a microscope plate. Look at some toe jam. Some weird stuff. So weird stuff. I think the interest just of fungus got me really into mycology. Not even like, yeah, mushrooms, obviously it's a fungus, but like the ones that like the plastic, they say, the plastic eating mushroom, stuff like that, the ones that can help, cordyceps, the reishi, turkey tail, like that stuff really got me what was interesting, you know, because of like tinctures and stuff like that. And you buy these capsules online, lion's manes capsules and reishi, turkey tail mixtures and stuff like that. And it's like, yo, you could just grow that and do it yourself. Obviously, it's a process, but I don't know. That's the interesting part, the process, how things work. So in the mornings they play the History Channel. They have American history, like food history, Mars bars, M&Ms, and Post cereals, Kellogg's, how the story of that went down. And like that's interesting shit, because who talks about how cereal and frozen foods was made in school? So like mycology, now I'm down the food, how food industries changed, even in the war and stuff like that, how American food was, the backbones of the war too, helping the soldiers go. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. That was sorry, I went off. But yeah, interesting stuff like that. Serving Wallball. What's good, my G? What's going on, dude? How you feeling, man? Broke boy mycology. What's going on, man? Much love. Much love. What else we got? Okay. I have a hard time eating fungus I didn't grow or pick wild. I have a hard time eating fungus I didn't grow. Yeah, me too, man. Like, I don't like portobellos as much as I used to after being able to see how, the process is. And as far as cooked mushrooms, I've never really been a fan of like cooked mushrooms, to be honest. Uh, the texture's weird. Yeah. I just like the mycology aspect and the health aspect. But as far as like some to just to eat, even oyster, I like oyster mushrooms when it's fried. It has to be fried. It can't be like, texture. The texture throws me off. So I tried to look up Pandalorian on YouTube. Yeah, he's on Pandalorian. If you want to you can throw your link in the channel. If you want to have, if someone wants to check out your channel, you can put up a link. It's all good. I ain't even tripping. What I got going on in the lab? Right now, the reishi. Let me show you guys for the ones that just came in the chat. I got some antler reishi going on. And this is what it's looking like right now. Give you guys some behind the scenes on the next video drop. And that's the antler reishi. That's all I got going on pretty much. I got some more plates of this that I need to send off. We got some trike in there too. Damn, that's green. That looks so ugly on the screen. But yeah. That's pretty much it. Just the reishi and learning more with that. I have another one that's ready, some popcorn that's ready to go. But I've been kind of busy with that with building that woodwork and stuff. Right now. Yeah, you could throw it in the chat. Okay. Oh, yeah, just catching up with the comments. Sorry. Yeah, brother. Oh yeah, man. Yeah. Hit me up on the hit me up on the back end. Yeah. We get that going. 225 films. Wow. As right as you said, I'm eating a Swiss mushroom burger. Hey, you enjoy that burger, man. You enjoy that burger. I used to put mushrooms on the burger too, but after doing the mycology stuff, I don't know, man. I stopped drinking as well. Like I don't drink anymore. Not like I was a super heavy drinker. Maybe back in the days I was, like when I was, first able to start legally drinking, I was an animal. But right now, I don't even drink. I haven't drank in like a year and some change. I feel like some of the fungus has something to do with that. Those are real vibrant in the pans. If you don't know what, that impressive looking fruits, you eat them and I don't know if I'm reading that correct. Bro, I made dry cream of oyster soup powder out of dehydrated blue. Damn, how was that? Dried cream of oyster mushroom soup. So you dehydrated it and then grinded it down and made it into like a soup. See, I would try it. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't try it. I'd try it. But if I see it on the menu at a restaurant, am I gonna order it? Definitely not. I go with the safer items. I'll take a safer item, and go home with a mud butt. I was a bad alcoholic. Been sober for about 18 years now. Yeah, man. Congrats on that. Yeah, I felt like it was when I was been able to, legally drink when I was younger. It was just getting like to the point where it was creating very bad habits. And as I'm older, I just can't even take it. So it's no point. It's no point. It doesn't do anything for me either. Burn a little grass, you'd be all right. What we got? Yo, what's going on, Dr. Ed? How you doing, man? Howdy, y'all. Glad I caught you. I need some therapy. Damn, water pump at my farm broke. Can't shower or flush the toilet. Jeez, man. Sorry about that. Life without modern amenities is brutal. Shit, I bet. Well, glad to have you with us. Hey, what time is it over there? We did a live at this time. So what? It's in the morning, huh? Dried shiitake rehydrated is the way. I do eat a mushroom soup when I go to the hibachi spots. I do like that. Not gonna lie. I think I need to expand my mushroom palette as far as consumption because yeah, I'm kind of on the reserve side when it comes to eating things out like at restaurants and stuff like that. But if I know someone that's gonna prepare it properly, then you know, I'm all down for it. Should be fixed by this afternoon, but my ass getting funky. Yeah, man. You always gotta wash your ass in the morning. You should try and brew yourself some wine. It's something I picked up along my fine journey. A super nice hobby. You know, my younger brother was talking to me about that. He brought that up. He was getting into that. I'll talk to him about brewing my own wine. Yeah, because he was talking about a bunch of jars and letting them sit and letting them ferment and stuff like that. So maybe that's what you're talking about. Maybe that's what he was talking about. I'm not sure, but I'm down to try new hobbies and stuff. You know, I'm always moving, as you guys can tell. I got a bunch of stuff going on. I'm always, on to the next thing, trying to stay active, trying to stay busy. You know, I'm not besides like training and the gym and stuff, I'm not really a human interaction kind of guy. So when I do have time, I like to spend that time creating stuff and learning how to use a measuring tape properly has been one of the better things that I've done with my life. Say, what the hell have I been doing? It's crazy. So I got a bunch of stuff that I need to work on, and it'll be on the Easy B Exotics channel. Like I said, I might change up that name so you guys don't get all crazy when you see the name switched up. But for right now, that's what it is. So I got a bunch of stuff going. So Pandalorian. I brewed beer for decades. Man, I enjoyed that. Worked at Sierra Nevada in Chico for a short stint. Okay. Brewing beer. That's what's up. That's what's up. Man, you guys got some cool hobbies too, man. Some interesting stuff. We got a well-versed audience here. That's what I like to see. Bunch of people into a bunch of things. Yeah, man. Staying busy, creating stuff. This YouTube world and content creation and video editing and man, I love it. I wish I had more time to do it, to be honest, but you know, one day we'll get there. Hmm. Uh, Dr. Ed says I have a hibiscus wine video. Really easy. Beer is a whole different level of complexity and skill. You know what? I might even have to try that out because my brother's coming into town in the next couple of days, and he, like I said, he was the one that brought the wine making to my attention. And I was like, "Dad, you want to make some wine?" He's like, "Yeah, yeah." I don't drink, so that's why, I wasn't really interested. But I'm always down to learn something new, and that's a good skill to have whenever, or if ever, you need to use certain kind of skills. Not just joking. Don't feel bad after I had kids. I got married, socializing and partying, drinking. I used to do without the window. I guess you can say kind of domesticated. Yeah, man, I'll be chilling out. You know, I went out one time with my girl, and we was at this like building terrarium type of event. You go out, it's like a little couples date thing, and we built this terrarium, and the vibe was cool. It was everybody was chilling. It was at a brewery, right? And it was no one at the table was belligerently drunk until we were done. The I guess the one of the ladies' husbands came, and but I don't like people, especially drunk people. So going out and partying and stuff like that, that is, no, I'm past that stage. And plus, you can't train and drink. I don't know how people train and drink. Like I cannot. My head be all crazy going through, yeah, stomach be all messed up and jacked up, and then you're gonna go roll for half an hour. Go roll for an hour, half hour just a damn warm up. Yeah, 60-gallon fermenters. I did 6-gallon carboys at home. Yeah, see, all right. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research and come back and talk about this because you guys are into that the wine mixing. We're gonna all right. Be up in my chat having conversation that I don't know nothing about. We're gonna have to get some knowledge up. It's all good. I'm just messing with you. Wine and meads. I think that's what he was saying. Meads, right? Or is that a part of it? I don't know. We're gonna do some research. But yeah, man, shit. We're at an hour and 2 minutes. Oh, your boy is 2 minutes over the hour, and it was comfortable too. Um, yeah, man. So, like I said, you guys check out the Easy B Exotics for the Spider Farmer 2x2 giveaway, grow tent giveaway. Tuesday, May 20th, 9 p.m. right here. We'll be having the giveaway. One of you guys will be winning that. So stay locked into the lives. Um, if I'm missing anything, guys, hit me on the back end or whatever. I don't think I am. If you guys have any questions before I get up out of here. But if not, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Thursday, I would like to practice my OBS studio on live and get some interaction. I want you guys kicking my back in, work with me a bit. And we could be able to use that software because I want to get more engagement. I want you guys to be up on the screen and stuff like that. I don't want to just sit here and read, you know. Then the words are all tiny on the YouTube. I can't bring y'all up. I'll be looking in the screen all stupid in the face, like, so look, I got chats coming up right here. There are quite a few old box. Oh, y'all talking to yourself. All right, yeah, man. We about to get up out of here. Y'all have a good night. Check out Easy B Exotics. Leave a comment on the video, like, subscribe to the channel. Enter to win the Spider Farmer Grow Tent. Yeah, man. I'll see you guys possibly Thursday. More than likely, hopefully, we will be here. See what we got. the last goodbyes. Ironically, I don't like drunks anymore either after 20 years of drinking because of the endless trouble. Tours. Yeah, man, that guy, as soon as he came in, the whole vibe was ruined, man. I'm like, I looked at my girl, I'm like, we got to get out of here because he started asking me questions and stuff like that. And we started talking. I'm looking at him like, bro, I don't even want to talk to you right now. I don't even, yeah, drunk people, man, it's no good. It's no good. But yet it's very legal everywhere. And people just act a fool when they drink. Yeah, whatever. All right. Y'all have a good night, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy. Y'all be easy. Peace.